welcome to the Gold Zone. We've got a very special program today. Our special guest is the Director of Athletics, Tom Bowen, and as the calendar year is starting over here in January, we thought we would have kind of a State of the Athletic Department address. I know that January is almost over, but Happy New Year. Fun time of year, isn't it?
It's a great time, Mike, and Happy New Year to you and all the people of Sparta. It's going to be a good spring. It's going to be a great spring for us.
I think a couple of things have happened let's talk the football realm as far as leadership goes. Dick Tomey got a lot of attention as he has earned the right to be the president of the American Football Coaches Association, which is quite an honor. I know that means a lot to him. As the Director of Athletics, you have been appointed to a issues committee, a Division I-A football issues committee. Talk about Dick's appointment and your appointment.
Well, I think, first of all, Dick Tomey's appointment is a real testament to San Jose State University and Dick Tomey. He now is the leader of all the football coaches in the United States, and he's their president, elected so by that group. It's quite an honor for San Jose State University. It's quite a statement for the legacy of football here at San Jose. And I'm very excited for Dick because he'll create the kind of energy and excitement and communication that coaches need now in all levels, Division I, Division II, Division III, and they're all part of Dick's basic administration for the next year, so I think it's a positive. I was fortunate enough to be nominated and accepted by the NCAA to serve on the Football Issues Committee, FBS. There are 24 of us, 11 from the FBS, Football Bowl Subdivision, Division I, and 11 from the Football Championship Subdivision, FCS, Division I. It's a unique committee in that it's been reformed and restructured under the new legislative model. Everybody in the committee is football related, so it's a committee of people with tremendous backgrounds in football. I felt very, very lucky to be a part of that, and it's been an extraordinary 6 months being on the committee. We met 2 weeks ago in Indianapolis and started the process to start talking about officiating, bowl certification, bowl licensing, championship play, the unification of instant replay, the unification of officiating throughout conferences, and just the state of football in general. So it's been a lot of fun.
I wanted to touch a little bit about the Western Athletic Conference. The strength of this 9-school program is very important. How do the ADs feel about how the WAC's going?
Well, I think the Western Athletic Conference is becoming more and more competitive, evidenced by what we've done. In fact, in football, we're the most improved program in the last 3 seasons, above and beyond the other perennial powerhouses. We are the most improved football program, and you're seeing basketball make improvements. You're seeing things happen in the Western Athletic Conference that unify the conference. It's one thing to have a great school that does well in the conference, but it's really all about the schools in the bottom tier of your conference becoming highly competitive. Obviously, Idaho's basketball team has made some strides. We're making strides in certain areas. Our spring, 09, is going to be the best spring we've ever had here in water polo, swimming, tennis, softball, baseball, gymnastics. Those are tremendous opportunities for us to make statements in the WAC. So the Western Athletic Conference is starting to really create some energy because presidents want to be competitive. We want to be a very, very competitive program.
Need to ask about the budget. People know what the state of the economy is right now. The San Jose State University, how are they being affected, and how has the athletic department prepared for this?
The university has its own set of dynamics revolving around the state and its decision, but the athletic department began in 2005 when I got here, facing budget reductions. Remember, the sense of the Senate reduced my allotment from the general fund to 2%. Which translates into about a $2.2 million, actually more than that, almost $3.2 million reduction that's taken place since 2005. So we've actually been in the same kind of rebuilding mode. We're cautiously optimistic. We have balanced our budget 2 years in a row. We think we'll balance again this year. Our finances are very lean, and we are extremely efficient. And it's not because of me. It's the work of Stacy Martin. It's been the work of Kelly Elliott when she was here designing systems. It's been the help of Rose Lee, the vice president, and her team, Sean Bibb, who's now at Cal State Hayward. So in 2005, 2006, we rewrote the business model in this department. We redesigned how we allocated funding, how we spent money, how we traveled, how we purchased equipment, and at the same time built a revenue model. So we're now the 3rd year into a new business model. Much like what the university's having to do now, we're about 3 years ahead of them. So for me, the most propelling fact, or the thing that's pushing us forward in a very good speed, is that we'd already accounted for what we thought we were going to have to spend this year. And it's the Spartan Athletic Foundation that's the most important piece of this, the scholarship drive, and the spring. And so far, people have continued to support us because they believe in what we're doing. Going forward, at some point, we'll have to make some necessary adjustments on some capital spending if we're going to continue some of the projects we have in play, which leads to the field turf. So we were able to get that project put through the process before the budgetary shutdown of the chancellor in January of 2009. That project is ahead of schedule and due to be completed by mid-April. We'll have a great day to go out and roll around on the new grass, which is plastic, and have a great fun time in our new stadium. It also presents new revenue for us. On December 31st, we became sole owners of Spartan Stadium. When Spartan Shops released the rights to it, it was given to Global Spectrum for 2 years. And on December 31st, we were given the sole ownership of Spartan Stadium. We're looking at creative ways of bringing high school games and other games into that facility starting in the fall of 2009 that will create new revenue for us to help augment some of our, revenue shortfalls, if we have any.